Hello there guys, Eb here, and today bringing you another Black Ops 2 gameplay. This one's very slightly different, to be honest. Within my WGL clan, group, team, whatever you want to call it, we did a 1v1 tournament, and this is a quarter-final match against one of the other members in the clan, Sleepi. And I just thought I'd do this and talk about what I was kind of thinking as I was going along, my thought process in this game, and yeah, basically how I decided that I was going to play this map. Sleepy's a very good player. I knew that I was up against it. I didn't think that I had a chance. He is a very, very good Call of Duty player, so props goes to Sleepy. And yeah, this is a very tight game. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it was a very, very tight game. So as you can see, I flanked round A, just checking if he'd rushed A. He hasn't, and I've got the AN-94 out just in case I come up a short gunfight or a long gunfight, and I see him cross, so I push into B here just to see if he's planting B, and he's not, and I don't know where he's gone. So at this point I'm thinking, where do I go? I should probably run away. So as I run away, he starts shooting me, so then my aim is shocking, so I don't really know where he is, and then he has a secondary he can switch to, and he just pops me in the back with his TAC 45. I only had a knife as my secondary, so as you can see, he knew where I was exactly, and I didn't have a clue where he was. So as I'm running away, he gets enough shots on me with his TAC 45 to pop me in the back. And so he goes 1-0 up, so I'm up against it straight off the start. So I switch to my MSMC rushing class, and I decide, you know what, I'm going to take this game to him. SnD, I like rushing, especially 1v1. I don't see the point of sitting around hanging about. So I put on my MSMC rushing class, and I just go for a rush A plant. So when I get there, switch to my MSMC, check in the spots, get the bomb down, and when I finally get the bomb down, I retreat to a safe distance away that I can cover. If he hasn't moved into B that much from his spawn, I can cover where he is. Probably shouldn't run down those stairs there because he could have probably seen me if he was in top control room, but he wasn't. So then eventually I try and chuck a nade here, and I fail the nade. I don't get it high enough. It clips the edge of the train, and I don't think it gets to where I wanted it to go to. So I was going to knife to show my frustration, but then I realised that he would hear that. So then I sit there, check bomb. I can't really see anything. I thought I might have been able to see him. So I'm waiting. I'm thinking, oh, 10 seconds. I need to go and check this. So I rush, jump in, and there he is. Lo and behold, diffusing. He was going for the diffuse. I managed to pick him off. So the rush A plant worked, and it's a good tactic. I like it. You can see it through my changing of classes. Jump shot getting into him. I managed to hide successfully enough to make sure that he couldn't challenge me, kill me, and get the bomb defused. He had to go for one or the other. And luckily, as there's no kill streaks, he went for the defuse. He didn't just try and build his streaks and go for a kill. I'd won the run anyway, but it doesn't matter. He might have got streaks. But this time I decided to rush into B. He manages to spot me, so I quickly get out of there sharpish. Luckily I got my rushing class on, so I can run quite far away. I go on top train because I don't think he was a left B. So I drop back enough that I can see all of B. So I can see like into control room and enough that without him being able to really see me completely. So yes, and then I run round to the back of his spawn, thinking that if I can, back into my spawn, thinking that he won't have thought that I've done a whole loop around the whole map. And lo and behold, he's there waiting for me to come out of that exit when I come out of this exit. So I managed to pop him off and get the 2-1 lead, which is fantastic, to be honest. As I said, I wasn't expecting to be 2-1. I wasn't expecting to get many rounds off him, and so getting 2-1 off of him was a pretty nice start for me. So this time I switch it up to my M8.
Search and destroy.
Thinking about just doing a slower push.
Neutralize the objective.
As I rushed A last time, thinking he might expect me to do that again, so I'm not going to. So I watch to see if he rushes through, which he doesn't. So eventually I move from the spot, but I'll just wait, see if he does a delayed rush. If he doesn't, so then I move back down to bottom terminal, see if he's rushed into bottom terminal, and lo and behold, I can't see him. So at this point, I'm thinking he's pushed A, thinking that I have pushed A as well. So rather than going and putting the bomb down, I decide to go and see if I can pick him off at A. Because if I put the bomb down at B, he knows exactly that I'm at B. Whereas if I go over to A and I haven't planted at A, he might rush to B and I might see him running across the map. And then I'm up here and I actually hear him down below me. You might have heard that, I'm not sure. I tried to stay quiet. So I drop down, and obviously, lo and behold, me dropping down. He hears that, so then comes around and kills me. And here's a Scorpion, and I have my M8. So Scorpion being M8 at close range is not really a match. So as he's looking, you can tell he hears me, and he just sees my gun pop in, and then Scorpion at close range is no match for me. I didn't even manage to get any bullets on him. So we'll go back into it 2-all, with me defending again.
Search and
So
destroy.
this time I think I decided to go to A. I'm pretty sure I go middle, and I rush straight through middle. Well, not rush, but I gradually work my way through middle, and checking the points where he's most likely to come from. Checking B, seeing if he pops up the stairs. He doesn't. So then eventually I'm back in his spawn, and I'm hoping he hasn't seen me cross at all. It'd be very unfortunate if he did see me cross. So then I didn't see him at B. So then on this I'm thinking, I'm checking around A, seeing if I can see him up in any points of advantage to see if he can pick me off. I then go back down here just to see if he's gone to B. And as you can see, he has not gone to B. So this makes me think he's off to A. So eventually I back up. I don't bother going through B in case he's watching cross. I back around and see if I can see him in mid again, just to double check that he's not going to try and double bluff me and sit at A thinking he might pick up a kill and then move off to B. So then I come round into here.
Check your
And
timeline.
I get round into A and he's not there. So I'm like, shit. That means he's probably gone to B. And lo and behold, as I'm climbing up the ladder, he's gone to B. Hence the knife. I was very frustrated that he's gone to B. If you look here, I think I saw him. Wasn't sure. That's why I double checked it. So then I'm thinking, right, I need to get to B quickly, but I don't want to make noise. So I jumped down the train, and off to my right, where I thought I'd seen him, he was there. So I picked him off, managed to get the kill, and obviously get the defuse. So then that puts me 3-2 up in the game. So as you can see, it was a very tactical game. Both players trying to fake each other out. He went to A, sat at A, and then perfect timing, probably moved over to B as I was checking that cross, and he didn't cross, and then he moved perfectly to B, perfect time to defuse, and as again I delayed it so much to push that I picked him off eventually. And he even said that to me, he said, "You take so long to push," and that's purely because I'm trying to force his hand, trying to make him make the play, so then I come up and try and pick him off, knowing that I know most spots he's going to go into. So this time I get MSMC and I rush straight into B, but I rush into his building and I'm thinking, right, I'm going to go up top, see if he can flank me. I haven't been to A a few times, maybe he thinks he goes there, and lo and behold, he's seen me cross and he's just chasing me.
We lost that round, but it's not over yet.
I'm not quite sure
Step
still
up.
where he saw me. It must have been mid control room, he must have seen me, and so he's chasing after me, and then obviously I don't have a chance on that one. Not even managing a turn on or anything. So yeah. So he's managing to pick me off quite well.
Search and destroy.
Quickly, I just realised I haven't told you any of the rules. There's no flat jacket. None of it's basically WGL rules, except there was no snipers allowed, no shotguns, no launchers, and then no flat jacket and no no, what do you call it? Wild card? No, yeah, the overkill. That's the one. No overkill. So you can't have SMG and assault rifle, like otherwise. So you have to pick what you're gonna do. So this time, pick up my AN, and I rush straight through the bottom. Don't see him at B. And if you saw there, I didn't jump off there. I went all the way round and down the steps. That was purely because I didn't. If he was near me, I didn't want him to hear me jumping off. So which pays off. Well, it doesn't really pay off. And then I didn't want to jump back onto train because I know that he's seen me a couple of times on train because of talking in between games. So then I rush around thinking he's going to do an A push, and there he is, planting the bomb. My aim's not great, but it doesn't need to be.
Good job,
So I push him and make it 4-3. So it's a very cat and mouse game. It's like one round to one person, one round to the next person, one round to the next person. So much tighter than I thought it was going to be. Sleepy's playing really well as well. I'm having a good game. Sleepy's on a 3-bar. That is because he's not from the UK. It's dropping, so he's 4 or 3 bars. I don't think that made much of a difference. Like, he didn't really blame that. I don't think it made too much of a difference because it's 1-on-1. It's not, and quite a lot of it's watching people from the back. So this time, as you can see, I decided that I'm going to pick up my MSMC class again, and I'm going to rush straight into A and get the bomb down. I haven't done it for a few rounds. I'm thinking that he'll go B, thinking that as I've been there a few times, I didn't like the A rush. I wasn't comfortable doing it. So I get the bomb down, and once I get the bomb down, I don't go back into the position I was in last time, because he would have seen where I was last time. So this time I rotate round and go up into top control room. I initially sit in this corner and then think it's not great because I can't really see that far window and I can't really see the stairs either. So I sit in this corner, and out the corner of your eye you can see this window, and then you can see the stairs, and then I can just keep flicking across there. So I hear a nade go over, so I think he's thinking that I might be sitting around bottom control room or something. I'm not quite sure where the nade came from. I'm twitchy because I'm not sure whether he's going to come up, if he's going to bother coming up. So check the bomb at 15 seconds, knowing that it's halfway. If he tries to defuse it now, it's halfway. And it gets to 8 seconds, and I'm like, ooh, we need to check it again. And there he is spinning. I asked him how far defusing he was, and he said about halfway. So I must have dipped away at 15. He must have started picking up at 13 as I'd killed him at 6. Or no, he must have started defusing it just as I dipped away that first time. So that A rush worked again very successfully for me. Not many people have planted in the tournament from watching all the other games, so I thought, well, people have been watching it, so why don't I plant? Fourth person to come to me. So this time pick up my A94 and rush, do the same rush again down into bottom terminal. Seeing if I can pick him up, seeing if he rushes that way. I was thinking he hasn't rushed round and rushed up, so I was thinking he might do that. So then I check up there again, see if he's rushing through, and he isn't. So I'm a bit confused as to what he's doing, because then at this point I'm thinking he must be going A again. Even though he is, and this time I fail my thing to make noise. So I'm thinking he must be going A again because I haven't seen him at B. So he must be at A. So this time I hop onto train again, even though forgetting that last time I did this it got me killed. And I hear him again. I'm not quite sure where I hear him, so that's why I'm just sitting here looking around, because I've heard him. I hear him jumping up into the building behind. I don't know if you can hear it. I check the bomb and looking into B, I still can't quite work out where he is, and then as I turn around, he's there to pick up the round. So he did go to A again, and I did lose that round. I predicted him quite well. I predicted that he was going to go to A, but he didn't plant A. He played it slow, and it paid off for him. So 5-4, and I'm thinking, right, what do I do here? Do I go for a B rush? I haven't done that. Do I go for an A rush again, because that's working really well. So I pick up my MSMC and think, right, I'm going to go for an A rush. And just as I pick the bomb up, I'm like, no, you know what? I'm going to go for a delayed B push. I'm going to pick up my N94. I'm going to sit here and see if he rushes. See if he rushes bottom terminal. See if he can pick me off like I've been doing. He doesn't, so then I gradually check my left and then gradually move down bottom terminal into this corner, just as aiming down sights as I go. Looking up to B. I'm taking it slow because I want him to have checked B and then have gone to A, thinking I'm planting A on a quick one. So then I get B down very successfully. At this point I'm thinking he's gone to A because I've not got challenge. I've managed to run away successfully. I've checked that he's not behind me. I've managed to get out of there successfully. So I'm thinking he's gone to A. So I run up into this mid station, just to check cross, see if I see him cross, and then check the other hallway, just to see if I've seen him cross. I think I see him there, so then I'll quickly check again. I don't. So there's 22 seconds on the bomb. So then I go back at 20 seconds just to check, see if he's trying to be a sneaky. He isn't. So I decide I'm going to sit here, because I can sit here and check, see if he's going to rush around this way. And if he doesn't, and once I have enough time, I can go back and check bomb, as I do now, with 9 seconds left, and no mold, he's not even defusing, he's there. So then I managed to get the kill. So I managed to get the win. So it's a very tactical game, and I hope you enjoyed this different commentary, guys. It was very good commentary. I'm going to have the final later up soon. I'm going to record that. I don't think I'll commentate over it. I'm not in the final. I lose in the semis. But yeah, cheers guys, and if you leave it a like and a rating, that'd be appreciated. And thanks, I will see you on the